The dates are out. The SEC has announced the agenda, the panelists, and it's quite interesting. There's one little nugget that you might be interested in seeing, so stay tuned. So basically, the SEC is holding a roundtable regarding the tokenization, and it is sitting around with the biggest financial institutions in the world and heavy hitters from across the board. And of course, you know who's going to be sitting in that round table. So as opposed to the Ondo Finance sort of closed door meeting that they had a week or so ago, is it a week or so ago now? A couple of weeks ago. This is an kind of like an open, everyone knows what's happening type meeting, such that they even have an agenda that has been published. Okay. So if you click on the agenda, you can see the Crypto Task Force Roundtable Tokenization Moving Assets on Chain, where TradFi and DeFi meet. First of all, the SEC is taking an absolute positive move when it comes to crypto, blockchain-based technologies. It's dropped all the cases basically effectively now, except maybe the criminal ones. We know that it's dropped the one against Ripple. It's pulled back a lot of the other cases as well, including probes into exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken. Even the PayPal PUSD probe has been rolled back now, or even completely dropped as far as I can see. So they're not interested in enforcement by or regulation by enforcement. Rather, now they're sitting down with organizations and say, look, we know that this is inevitable. This is the future. All right. How do we do this quickly before Russia or China or, Bangladesh does it before us? Right. So tokenization of real world assets, obviously, and of other type of assets, funds, etc., requires, the big hitters. And, you see the agenda here. I'll leave the link to this in the description if you're interested to go have a look yourself. Evolution of finance, capital markets 2.0, and then the future of tokenization. Okay. But what I find interesting is the panelists, right? The people who are sitting around on the table. And there's one particular guy. Have you seen him? Did you spot him? There he is. Mr. Robert Mitchnick. Why is he important? Well, he's the head of digital assets at BlackRock. Okay, so what? So, Mr. Mitchnick is a member of the COO executive team, and he is responsible for driving BlackRock's digital assets strategy, including working with initial business units to develop and execute the strategic initiatives around digital assets. Okay, so what? Prior to going to BlackRock, Mr. Mitchell spent time at CPP Investments Board in the public markets and private investments, and at Ripple. So he's an ex-Ripple employee, and he is the head of digital assets at BlackRock. I thought that was quite interesting. Now, a lot of people see that and go, oh yeah, people go from company to company every time. But I find it interesting that, someone of that stature is there. And of course, we have, some of these guys also influencing, the board of Ripple, or working with companies or on the board of companies that are in partnership with Ripple. So again, when it comes to tokenization of real world assets, we're talking about XRP or XRP Ledger rather. We're talking about Ondo Finance. We're talking about HBAR. Yeah, Hedera, the platform. These are going to do very, very well. So obviously not financial advice. Do your own research. I'm filling my bags with some delicious tokens. Just thought I'd bring that to you. Shout out to the SEC for turning a new page. And shout out to you XRP holders for keeping the faith.